Ripping parts the size of the table saw is pretty straightforward. Usually we just set the fence and we make our cuts. But when we need to rip a bunch of thin strips, such as these, that gets kind of tricky. These were strips that I ripped for a Kumiko project in a recent issue of Popular Woodworking, and I needed to rip a bunch of them. Now, you could set your fence and rip each one individually, but there's some problems with that. The parts can bind up and it can lead it to kickback. So we have a better option. My favorite way to do this is with a thin rip guide, such as this one from Woodpeckers. What I like about this one in particular is that it engages fully into the T-track. So once you slide it into place and you lock it down, it's not going anywhere. And another feature I like is that it's made in the USA and it's machined out of solid aluminum. When you pick it up, you can tell it's built really well. And there's a couple of user features on here I like as well. It has these little indicators on there, and it has both imperial and metric measurements on there. And you can set this to rip strips from a 32nd of an inch to about 1.25 inches. To use the ThinRip guide, we set the distance that we want to cut our workpiece from the outside of the blade to the roller. In this instance, it's about 1/8 of an inch. And then we tighten it down. Now we come in with our workpiece and we register our workpiece against that roller. And then we just slide our fence into place, lock it down, and now we're ready to make our cut. Once we've made that first cut, it's a simple matter of repeating that process, putting your workpiece up against the roller, adjusting the fence slightly, and making another cut. You make a bunch of thin strips in a real hurry. So if you need to rip a bunch of thin strips, take a look at the Thin Rip guide from Woodpeckers. It's made in the USA, and I think you'll love it.
The Thin Rip guide easily locks into the T-slot of table saws. Cuts repeatable strips from 1/32 of an inch to 1 1/4 inch. Machined from high-quality aluminum and other corrosion-resistant materials for long-lasting durability. Like all Woodpeckers tools, the Thin Rip guide is made in the USA. It's time to upgrade your table saw.